use this barrel for so many things. And these pads. So right now, I'm going to show you how I use them for lateral flexion. A couple of things you can do is you can grab the ball, you can have it underneath the knee, if it feels more comfortable, right? But basically you're trying to get the person over this somehow, if possible. You can have them put their hand here. Again, some people don't have any issues and just don't mind putting their arm down. You have to think ahead. So think about their comfort. If that's comfortable, let them stay there. To reach out, let them stay. And reach over. And then just notice what's happening in the arm. We're going to pull the shoulder blade down and without moving the hip, to reach out on a diagonal towards that bar. And then from the rib cage into the barrel, right? You're pushing into the barrel and away at the same time with the other arm. So I'm just going to keep my hand on my head and follow my elbow with my eyes. A little bit of rotation. And then I'm going to push into the barrel with my rib cage and let my arm come down. And if I can reach it towards the ground, I will just let it hover there and then come back up. Opening in here, my back crack right there. I like to keep that hand supported. And I'm going to circle now down towards the knee, hit the floor, flexion. Right, I'm pushing into the barrel. All right, so it takes a little practice. I'll do 3 or 4 of these. Again, 3 to 5 is usually your Pilates stretch. Think of your cat. When you stretch first a little bit, find the length, and then move. Hand articulation. Okay, and last one. Let's go circle the other way. 3 times, coming down into flexion. All right, rotation, pushing into the barrel, and I'm keeping my hand supported, or just letting my head release. Doesn't that feel amazing? Yeah? Oh, let's try it this way. Stretch and reach around. And of course, you could just go from there and go back around again. So there's a lot of ways you can play with the movement. It doesn't have to be just one particular way. If you do pick one way that feels good, stick with that and then move on to rotation. You may have to move this or stack the knees, which people like to do as well. Head down and rotate the head in opposition. So again, that rotation. So, for example, I'm coming up onto the elbows, right, or the forearms. So say your elbows are here. You could have your client just work. Have them just play there with it. Or have them maybe play an extension a little bit. Go back in flexion. Just play with the movements that feel right in the arm, shoulder, neck to the client. Sometimes I work with people and they have shoulder problems and I have them just do everything in a really small plane with maybe their hand here on their shoulder, and just keep it really simple, okay? So you come up and then after that, before you go to the other side, the best thing to do is to either have the ball between their knees or put their feet at the bar in between your movements on each side. Come down and do a check-in in the middle. Alright, so I usually have this check-in. Let's see what's going on. Alright, check-in. That should feel pretty good. Okay? And then just repeat the sequence on the other side, but with the idea of allowing for changes based on what you're seeing, right? You don't want to make people do something if you know that it's hurting them. Just have them play in the movement and see how it feels, and then set it up after that. Like do 5 more, do 4 more, or however many you think they need to do until things feel like they're free, okay? So that's flexion, right? And we did some lateral flexion, and then we did rotation, okay?